Okay, so as you said, you all have installed all the recommended tools with all default options. You should get to open git bash from your project folders, and you should be able to get this git bash terminal open and running on your computer, on your Windows computer. So let me show you how we can now do the project setup. First of all, we are going to create a hello world application, which is basically going to be a backend. So let's create the project structure, the folder structure. I will open my file manager. On Mac it is Finder, and on Windows it will be Windows Explorer. I will go to my project folder where I want to create my project. I have selected this web applications folder, and here I am going to create a folder. I will say to do app. You can name it anything, just it is better if you don't keep any spaces in between. Just put hyphen or underscore, that should work. Okay, so this is my project folder. Now I will open my Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code you see over here on Mac will be exactly similar to what you see on Windows. From Visual Studio Code, I will select Open Folder from the link over here, or you can go to File and there will be an option to open. Just click on that, it will show you Windows Explorer, or here the Explorer or Finder. Go to your project folder and select the folder which you created and click on open. Now I am inside of that folder. Here I will create new folder using this button, and I will say this is going to be my backend. I will create one more folder. Sorry, here I'll have to select this rectangle so that my folder will be created inside to do app folder, and I will say front end. So my front end code I will put it inside front end folder, and backend code I will put inside backend folder. Now I will open terminal inside this backend folder. Just right click and click on open in integrated terminal, or in Windows it will be open terminal here. This is a terminal which you will see inside Visual Studio Code. From this drop down on Windows you should select bash if it is not bash already. Okay, or you can click on this plus icon to create bash terminal. It should not be Windows command prompt. Now let's create backend project setup, which is going to be a Typescript project. If I type Node and -v, it will show me the Nodejs version which is installed on my computer. So I have installed Nodejs version 12.18.2. because you are installing it right now, it may have the same, or it may be different as well.
14.6.
Sorry, 14.6. Yeah,
14.6 दिख रहा है.
yeah. Maybe there are two different options available to install Node. If I go to Node.js website, let me show you which one to install. It is okay if you have installed 14, but if you see here 14.6 12.0 current latest features and a 12.18.3 LTS recommended for most users. So to be on safer side, to avoid any errors, because this Node.js is open source, so it may come up with some errors, so you should always install LTS version. That is better. Okay, so even if you have installed 14.6, that is also okay, no issue. You can upgrade to any version at any time. So if you have it installed 14.6, it is okay. So mine is version 12.18.2. Now, along with Node version Node.js installation, it also provides Node Package Manager. Now, what is Node Package Manager? You need to have some pre-written codes written by someone else, which will be hosted on npm website. Okay, npm is Node Package Management Manager. So all packages created by the community will be hosted over here. Those you can download and use it in your application. So what I will do, I will check which npm version is installed in my computer using npm-v. So npm version 6.14.5 is installed on my computer. You don't need to install npm separately. It will be installed when you install Node. Okay, so let's start the Node.js project setup. To start the setup, I will have to type npm install. Sorry, not npm install, npm init. It will initialize the project setup inside my backend folder, because currently I am in backend folder, so it will by default take package name as backend, but I don't want to use package name as backend. Rather, I want to use my to do app, but it will not allow me. Maybe I should use all small caps, small letters. To do app version 1, it is okay. Description, I will say simple to do app. Entry point index.js, I will keep it as is. Enter, 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 and finally, is this okay? I'll click enter. What it will do, it will create package.json file inside my folder, nothing else. So I will keep this package.json file open. So sorry. Now what I will do, let's install something from npm so that we can use it in our application. First I will install Express. Npm install dash dash save Express. This is the syntax to install Express or any other pre-written code from npm, and then it will be a part of your project. What I am saying, Node Package Manager, install this Express and save it in my package.json file as a dependency. Save means it will save this Express as a dependency inside my package.json file. If you see over here, right now you will not see any dependency string, but after I do this, it will download the package from internet, and here you will see under dependency it will mention Express 4.17.1. Now my package.json file knows that my project requires Express 4.17.1. Along with that, if you see under backend folder, node underscore module folder is created. If I see the content of this folder, there will be so many packages installed along with the Express. This is the Express package which is installed. No need to worry about the contents of node modules folder. But let's say in future, if I add multiple dependencies over here, if I use, let's say, 10 of packages, then if I delete my node modules folder and I want to install all those packages again, no need to run this command for each package. I can just run npm install. So it will check my package.json file and it will check for dependency and install each and every dependency. It will also create node modules folder again. Now because node modules has so many folders and it will be a huge folder, we do not actually put this as a source code. We do not actually consider this as a source code, and that is the reason package.json file is used to recreate this node modules folder every time I run npm install. It is possible that this is quite difficult to understand at this stage, but uh, let's go ahead and install Typescript. npm install dash dash save Typescript. Now instead of npm install the complete word, I can type npm I and dash dash save. So now I will press enter. Now if you see, Typescript is also installed. And that location of Typescript will be the same inside my node modules folder. We have now seen how to use node package manager to install npm modules, Typescript and Express. Now let's write a simple backend to send hello world to the browser. To do that, let me create one file over here. Oh, sorry. One more thing is pending is to initialize Typescript project. To do that, I have to use one more command, which is npx tsc dash dash init, which will look similar to the one which we use to create npm package npm init, but this time it is npx tsc dash dash init. It will say that successfully created tsconfig.json file, which is this one. In this file you have to do few changes, like in target you should select ES 2017. What are the options are available for a target? You can see it over here. ES5, ES 2015, 2016, 2017. So I am selecting ES 2017. Just go down and select root directory. Just uncomment this, remove these backward slash